What's the funniest way someone's Ring doorbell caught them faking sick? I called in sick to work because I wanted to go to this concert with my friends. My boss is the type of guy who never checks anything, so I figured it was a risk-free situation. I texted him at 8 a.m. saying I had food poisoning, couldn't move, basically dying in my bed. He replied with "Feel better. Take the day." And I was in the clear. The concert was at 2 p.m., so I had plenty of time to get ready. Me and my friends were hyped, texting nonstop about set lists and parking. Around noon, they pulled up to my house so we could carpool. That's when Nolan decided to be the most annoying human being on planet Earth. He started ringing my doorbell like he was trying to summon a demon. Not once, not twice, like 500 times in a row. I was still getting dressed, throwing on my concert shirt, and I yelled from inside, "Nolan, stop." He thought it was hilarious and kept going. I finally opened the door and said, "Dude, you're literally insane." He just laughed and said, "Let's go, sicko." We left. Had an incredible time at the concert, and I thought everything was fine. The next day, I came back to work looking weak and tired, really selling the whole recovery act. My boss called me into his office. I walked in thinking maybe he wanted to check on me or something. He pulled out his phone without saying a word. Then he turned the screen toward me. It was Ring doorbell footage of me, fully dressed in concert merch, looking perfectly healthy, yelling at Nolan to stop ringing the bell. I froze. My soul left my body. I said, I had a miraculous recovery. He didn't even blink, just stared at me like I was the dumbest person he'd ever employed. Turns out, my boss lives 2 houses down from me, and we're both on the same neighborhood watch app. So when Nolan rang my doorbell 500 times, my boss got the notification on his phone and watched the whole thing live. He said, "Food poisoning." Huh? I nodded, committed to the bit even though it was over. He goes, "You know what's crazy? You recovered so fast you were able to scream at your friend in full volume." I had nothing. No defense. No excuse. No miraculous explanation. He wrote me up on the spot, took away my weekend shift, and said, "Next time you're sick, maybe don't answer the door in band merch." I walked out of his office like I just got fired from my own life. When I told my friends, they all laughed. Nolan still thinks it's the funniest thing that's ever happened. He even printed out a screenshot of the doorbell footage and framed it. Now every time I call in sick, my boss sends me a doorbell emoji. I hate it here.